Hello and welcome. This is the Airplane, Queen's Wish to Conqueror, and we are in the home warren. Yay, we finally made it. After wandering for weeks through this strange land, it is hardly surprising that their royal seat is in a cave, not a castle. At least the cave might be easier to keep dry and clean. This is the home warren, held by the most powerful of the Ukatish clans, in this case, the Brogan clan. Their huge, heavily defended gates are to the north. Okay, so we're wandering around here, see what's going on. What does that sign say? It says resting place. Okay. Resting place for what? Look at there's bones everywhere. Huh. Is that their cemetery? Oh, that could very well be. And this says, mushroom garden. Well, yeah, there's mushrooms here, so yeah, it makes sense. Our king is in the main halls. Come on, how come we're not moving? This space is currently blocked. Why is it currently blocked? We protect from... How do we get in? Oh, okay, I thought that was a gate. Oh my god. Fortunately, the home warren gates are open to you. Many royal guards in plate armor and welding halberds watch silently as you pass. Some of them aim ballistics at you. While the West Battalion could probably seize the home warren with heavy losses, your small band just doesn't have that sort of strength. Whatever you achieve in here, it will be with diplomacy. Yes, it will be. Okay. I know I hit it, but it didn't register. There it goes. So I hit the key and it doesn't always register. I can't go that way. Okay. Can't go that way because there's a gate there. You enter an enormous cavern. Once hungry, desperate Ukatish hid in here. Now it is the seat of their government. Merchants and diplomats constantly come in and out. Guards are everywhere. You see the gleam of a huge forge to the west. Someone is waiting for you to the north. It is an old woman in threadbare but clean robes. At last, some official has come to greet you. And this is also, I believe I had a quest on this too. Come on. The Brogan, the woman named Envoy, before you make your major decisions, okay, alright. Sage Noli. The Brogan the sage walks up to you. She seems like a very old woman, but she might not be. These swamps have a way of aging people prematurely. With difficulty she kneels to you. Welcome, Princess Corinne of Haven. I am Sage Noli, honored advisor to King Brogan the 53rd. He welcomes you to the home warren, seat of power for the Ukat and the Brogan clan. Thank you for this kind greeting. Come on. Of course, we of the Brogan clan are clean, polite, and sophisticated, not like the others of our kind. We have been making ready for you for some time. We have prepared a banquet in your honor. A banquet when your people are always starving? Yes, our chefs have prepared meals from all over the known world, which we learn from our books. Minor lords and ladies have come from all over Brogan lands. The king insists that you let him honor you and display the new sophistication of the Ukatish. Sure, I would be honored. Sage Noli smiles. I am relieved. Much work has gone into this. Many have traveled a long way. My king is determined to make this display. All is almost ready. In the meantime, chambers appropriate to your station have been prepared. And where are my chambers? She points to the northeast. Quarters for honored guests are there. Your chambers are the northernmost. Rest from your journey and clean up. We will be ready soon. This is probably the first time an Ukat ever told a Havenite to clean up. Now excuse me, I must look in my books for new recipes. She walks off to the north. The gate opens for her, allowing her upstairs, then it closes behind her. Okay, let me explore some more. Lord Jobin. Warren visitor. We trade here. Our king is in the main halls. We trade here. And who are you? Lord Jobin. One of the minor lords of the Brogan clan is walking around this cavern, inspecting the wagons and goods. His status is low enough in that he still has mud on his boots, but you can see the ambition in his eyes. Why does having mud in his boots mean he has a little status? As you wander around the chamber, he falls in step beside you. Welcome, princess. We the Brogan want to be good hosts. Are you enjoying your visit to our great land, to our great halls? Well, I am so far. I am glad. I am Lord Jobin of the Brogan. We want to have profitable relations with Haven. He leans close. For example, my clan is very eager to sell our iron. Very, very eager. We want to help those who can help us solve this problem. All right, tell me more about that. He lowers his voice. I know that every young noble can always use a bit more gold. Royalty can be so stingy, can't they? He is right. Mother often gets irritated and cuts your allowance. If you make sure your forts buy our iron at a fair price, I will make sure some of the payment goes to you. Quietly, personally. And how will I be paid? Small, discreet payments. They will be delivered by our merchants. So does Dealey and Sutter do this kind of stuff? I'm sure they probably do. Well, I mean, of course we're gonna buy it at a fair price to begin with, right? I don't know. No, I'm a princess. I don't engage in petty corruption, and I don't. He jumps back. Oh, I am so sorry. I didn't realize. Please excuse me. I have some urgent business. He bows and walks off to the south. An hour later, you consider whether you should tell King Brogan about this lord's mischief. Then you realize that you have entirely forgotten his name. No, I'm sorry. It's one thing to make a name for yourself, but it's another to, royal chambers. I'm just wandering around before I go to my chambers. Can we get in here? Oh, we can. This is a shopkeeper. Marley. Malis. This is a trading post, but it's also a showcase. Visitors to the home of Warren can come to this shop and see the finest of Ukatish leatherwork, herb craft, and such. The lady in charge has done her best to reduce the odor of the leather and keep her dress and floors clean, but the swamps of the Ukat only allow so much. Welcome, princess. I am Marlis. Please, allow me to show the goods of the Ukat. What sort of things do you trade? Princess, those outside our lands look at us and see dirty swamp folk. They don't realize that our mire provides valuable goods. We want to trade them for medicine and other supplies. Even the Vol and the Ariel, for how much they hate us, still trade with us. The nations of Sacramentum trade with each other. Well, I already knew that. How do you get medicine and supplies out here? It is hard. It's risky to send caravans through. We use barges and ships, but nobody on Sacramentum is so great at making them. Haven is the master of that craft. The nations of Sacramentum trade with each other? Of course they do. We do, not much. There was a lot of trade when Haven held the wild center of the land and kept the road safe. These days there is trade, but little. True. I want to buy something? Oh, I'm sorry, princess. The word came down from the king. I can buy, but I can't sell. My job, he says, is to show you what the Uket can offer you. Show we're a civilized people now. But you're not selling? You're not telling me? You're not showing me anything. You're not showing me a damn thing. Who are we? Greetings, princess. This is Golston. This shop showcases the finest in Ukatish ironwork, as bears their unique as befits their unique style. The weapons aren't attractive. They are, however, practical, sturdily made, and vicious. The merchant here is a retired blacksmith, and he still shows a lot of the muscle. He bows to you. I am Galston, Princess. You're welcome here. Havens long valued our iron. This is where we trade our best pieces to honored visitors. Tell me about Ukatish ironwork. Our weapons are like our people, ugly and twisted, and others look down on them, yet they always work, always do the job. The secret is iron from our land is better. Nobody knows why. Then there is this forge. Well, what's so special about this forge? It is the first great Ukatish forge. Our people settled here because of the safety of this cave. The fumarole outside. It keeps us warm when we were just people of the muck. It is sacred in its way. And how is it sacred? It is where we first learned to work our iron. We needed the heat of it, our iron. It's where all our wealth and safety comes from. This is a special place to me. It is the heart of our people. You can see the pride clear in his face. I want to buy equipment? Oh, I'll show it all. The king wants us to show how valuable our goods are. However, I'm not allowed to sell anything to you until Haven has a deal with the Brogan. What I was told, and I can't disobey the king. I am sorry. I don't think I have anything to sell. I haven't picked up anything. So if I don't deal with them, then I'm not going to get... okay, so this is the fumarole they were talking about. Okay. So I've just explored here as much as I can until I get over here. Warren visitor. We welcome you. Not yours. Why do they have Quicksilver just sitting around? This is not mine. And Warren visitor. We trade here. Yeah, this is my spot. The Ukatish have prepared a private guest room for you here. It is surprisingly warm and clean. King Brogan is determined to show his guests that the Ukatish can be good guests, good hosts. So do I have to rest? Can I not do anything? Oh, yep, I have to rest. Okay. All right. Well, I'm not losing any iron. And look, well, my Quicksilver's gone down. It was 50 before. You wake up from a much-needed rest. The room is warm and the bed was clean and comfortable. It's only one bed for 4 people. It's the best sleep you've had since you arrived in the Ukatish swamp. Decent wine and a loaf of white, crusty bread were brought while you were out. A note was left for you. You read it. Hope you are clean and rested. The banquet is prepared. King Brogan expects you upstairs soon. Please don't delay. Sage Noli. How did I sleep with all this noise? So that is now open. Okay. Brogan Noble. The king is guarding us. We'll learn from you. You emerge into the grand feasting hall of the home Warren. The stone walls of the cave have been meticulously carved over the years, making a massive arched chamber that is alien and yet strangely lovely. Then someone filled it with art, lots and lots of expensive art, obtained from any possible source. An odd jumble of statues and paintings, few of them any good, cover every available space. No Havenite back home would be impressed. When you enter, there is a long silence. The assembled lords and ladies of the Brogan clan, along with a few honored guests, watch your every move. An empty table has been reserved for you in front of King Brogan. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to be looking around. Lady, Ariel. Okay, some people have names on them. Real guard. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. Can't get in there. Let's go around this side first. These are servants. We are cooking now. The king is elsewhere. We are cooking now. Brogan servant. Locked. And you don't have the key. Interesting layout. Okay. Nothing in there I can take. Let's go, all the gold goblets. Your people starve and you got gold goblets. Maybe not your people because, you guys are in the better part of the land. So let's talk to her. Lady Arcilla. You meet a young lady of the Brogan. She is looking at the riotous, random assortment of art on the walls. She is so wrapped with fascination that she doesn't notice you are here. She just stares. You give it a good look. Your mother made sure that an appreciation was part of your education. Delia loved it. You, less so. By Haven standards, this is a clumsy collection of crude paintings. The lady finally notices your presence. Startled, she turns and gives an awkward curtsy. Hello, Princess. I'm sorry. I didn't notice you. I was looking at the paintings. Our king has spent years collecting them. Where did he get the art? A lot of it was traded to Sacramento when Haven was here. Some was made by the Ariel. Some was even made by the Ukatish, though those pieces are mainly in back rooms. I know, this was all very expensive. Why? Because they are beautiful, aren't they? He wants the Ukatish to be more like the better cultures. I see. She looks at the paintings, trying to overcome her shyness. Finally she says, What do you think of it? You are Haven, so you would know how beautiful it really is. I don't really get art. What matters is what you think. But that isn't true. We are just swamp people. For centuries, our better looked down on us. Now it is up to you to teach us. Oh, excuse me. Her mother has entered the hall and is calling her away. She curtsies and runs away. Yeah, you don't understand. Okay, so we have Runner Freg. This massive warrior is King Brogan's personal bodyguard. He is an enormous muscular swamp warrior wearing thick, dark drake skin armor. He scowls at you whenever you get close. Okay, so where am I supposed to be? Brogan. Okay, there he is, Sage Noli. Oh, there he is, King. Okay, so I'm supposed to be over here. This is where I'm supposed to be. Okay, this empty table has been set aside for you, just below the main table for the king and his advisors. All in attendance watch you carefully, wondering if you will sit down and the feast will begin. Sit down. You sit down and the feast begins. Alas, it is a copy of the interminable diplomatic feast you hated so much back home. Why did the Ukatish have to copy this part of your culture? Delia loves it, but you, Sage Noli, and an assortment of lesser Brogan nobles make brief statements about their desire to work with Haven. The food is careful copies of dishes from other lands of the known world, except that they aren't very good. They look right, but they are dull and bland. At last, King Brogan the 53rd rises. He raises a golden goblet to toast you. Toast back. He is gratified. He takes a deep breath and begins to talk for a long time. As he speaks, the Ukatish shift in their chairs. No food has been brought out, and they are quite hungry. But I thought the food was there. Listen to the speech. King Brogan says, while looking at his fellow clan members, it has been many years since the calamity drove Haven from our shores. At first we rejoiced. We were free again. Our swamps and marshes were wholly ours again. Then the old ways returned, the clan wars, the cowardly attacks of the Ganale and the Brock. The loss of trade, the shortages of medicine and art and books and training and the other gifts the known world brought us. Now Haven has returned. We are simple swamp folk no longer, but civilized, ambitious people. We will not be servants of Haven, but we can deal with them as full, proper people, the Brogan cheer. King Brogan nods to you and sits. There is a long, awkward silence. They clearly expect you to speak. Give a threatening speech? Give a friendly speech. You do your best to give a speech of flattery, admiration, and hope for the future. The Ukatish are strangely nervous about this. They can't understand why Haven would be nice to them. It makes them suspicious. Finally, Sage Noli says, Well spoken, Princess. I am sure we appreciate your kind words. Let the feast begin. Servers bring the dishes out. King Brogan nods and then settles down to eat. At this cue, everyone else digs in. Digs in lustily. If I pick at the food, they're going to ask about it. Yeah, eat a lot. Finally, King Brogan rises one more time. I declare these ceremonies concluded. I and the highest lords and ladies will retire to my throne room to discuss matters with the esteemed Princess of Haven. All others are dismissed. Rapidly as one, all of the Ukatish flow out of the feast hall. The important officials go east. Everyone else goes down the stairs to the south. The feast is over. Now the work begins. Okay. To the east. I am to the east. So now I can go in here? Here? No? Here? Yep, now I can go in here. This is the throne room of the home worn. Again, it is carved out of the living rock. Again, it is somewhat spoiled by the big random clumps of art thrown everywhere. Brogan nobles are spread around the room, eagerly awaiting your meeting with their king. King Brogan the 53rd is waiting for you on a stool at the north end of the hall. He nods and beckons you forward. Brogan warrior. Can't go there. Noble. We will what? Let us parley. The Ukatish are mostly... Okay. At last, you are free to talk with the leader of the Brogan clan. He is not unusual for vassal royalty. Once he was a strong warrior. Then years of rich food and court life left him slow, sheltered, and detached. He doesn't even seem intelligent. He was born to his position. However, he is capable of arrogance and greed. He rises and grandly says, I am King Brogan the 53rd, leader of the Ukat lands. I greet Princess Corinne of Haven to my court. Greetings, King Brogan. I am Princess Corinne of Haven. The Brogan nod. King Brogan grins stupidly, basking in the greeting of a great power. I regret that you had a long, difficult journey to our court. I hope you have enjoyed our hospitality. Now, I have a question for you. And what do you want to know? The Ukatish are a simple, backward, superstitious people. This is known. I have worked my whole life to elevate us, taken our betters as our models. The Brogan nod. Haven is known for its glories. Tell me, how have you found our palace? I am impressed and surprised by your sophistication. Oh my god. I find everything to be adequate. Oh, we have to be diplomatic, don't we? I'm not going to side with them anyway. I find everything to be adequate. King Brogan nods quietly. There is a long silence. He suspects that you speak the truth, and he hates it. He wanted more. Still, he is gracious. From a Princess of Haven, adequate is the highest compliment. We are gratified. I don't want to waste your time, though. On to business. Yes, please. No more talking. Haven has returned to Sacramentum. We expected an envoy, but not a full princess. You have faced some trials to get here, as I understand it. We would like to know your purpose. I was sent here by Queen Sharon. I was sent here. I want to discuss our treaty with the Ukatish. Of course, Queen Sharon enforced a treaty we had with you once. Now her wayward child has come to bring us to heel. Discussing it can't be avoided. When you are ready to talk about this awkward situation, I am ready. However, as you have seen, we are a civilized people now. We can trade and have dealing, but you will not simply capitulate. But we will not simply capitulate. Okay, I would like to know more about you. He looks around at the other Brogan. Any sort of intimate conversation is impossible. Still, he will be polite. I am the leader of the Brogan clan, and thus the king of the Ukatish lands. The Brogan are one of the oldest and most prosperous clans. I am the 53rd person to hold the honor. And how long has the Brogan clan ruled? We have held the home warren many times in our history. Our current time on the throne has lasted almost a century, a very long time by our standards. And should you still be there? Tell me about the other clans. They are all valuable members of the Ukatish, even the troublesome Ganel. Sometimes they are like angry children, but then it is the job of the king to discipline them and bring back unity. And how long have you ruled? I have been king since my father died 20 years ago. I was only a lord when I had the honor of meeting your mother. You met my mother? I had that honor. She also entered our lands as far as Nakala, but lords like myself journeyed far to meet her. The Ganel earned a fortune in tolls that year. Meeting her was glorious. She was very kind to us, and we tried to make her see that we had value. Did you succeed? Queen Sharon saw us like everyone else sees us, simple, dumb swamp folk, to be tricked, used, and discarded. He looks around at the art and other luxuries on the throne room. I swore that when I had the throne, I would earn more respect. You're not going to do it by buying art. Let's discuss our treaty. Yes, the treaty brought wealth and prestige to the Ukatish, but it also gave Haven control over us. We often found that you treated us with contempt, much like the Ariel and Ball. The treaty is there, but you abandoned us long ago. What do you want, Havenite? My mother wants you to be our vassals again. You were sent by your mama, Well, tell mama that you have not lived up to your obligations. You owed us trade and protection. Then your army fled Sacramentum, leaving us without protection from the Ariel and Ball. Our contract is void. Now he looks you in the eye. That doesn't mean we can't renew it. It can exist again. First, we have to show each other that we have things to offer. What do you want? I want to offer you the wealth of the Brogan. As a vassal, we can send you tribute far more than our poor, muddy rivals can pay. In return, we want your protection. We want the help in training of your soldiers so that we can hold the throne. First, we need to know you are sincere. We require 2 tokens to show that the Ukatish are not lowly creatures to you. Sure, tell me about the tokens you want. There are 4 ways you can show to the Brogan you will value and aid us. You can give the Ukatish status as a favored vassal. You can weaken the Ganel that annoys us. You can help us deal with the troublesome dragon. Finally, you can get our new advanced culture properly acknowledged by Sacramentum. Well, I already took care of the Ganel, and tell me about the Ganel. You have encountered them already, I am told. They have always been a greedy, quarrelsome lot. Now they want Haven expelled from our lands. They are speaking, and sometimes even acting against their king. They must be punished. Haven offers security and peace to its vassals. That is what I want from you. What exactly do you want me to do? Go to the Ganel estate, the seat of their power. Take it. Loot it, destroy it. Show them what it means to threaten a king. There is no other way to deal with them? Our army can't reach them. They are too far from Brogan lands, and the Brock are in the way. This is why we need to deal with Haven. You and your soldiers can range anywhere in our lands. The Gnail are too stubborn to talk. They must be punished. There must be another way. Perhaps. It doesn't matter. I am king, and this is what I want. Well, I destroyed the Gnail estate. The Brogan all lean forward as you tell your tale of courage. They cheer, but there is also some fear. They had forgotten how dangerous Haven warriors are. King Brogan the 53rd says, "Well done. This deed has been added to Haven's account." I didn't do it for you. I did it for the Brock clan, to be quite honest. But whatever. What about favorite status? We know Haven's law, perhaps better than you. On each continent you can select one vassal who is favored. Only one. We want it to be us. What does favored status mean? In disputes, you will always be more inclined to help your favorites. In turn, they fight harder and send more tribute for your approval. We want this honor and this responsibility. I don't know yet. It is a difficult decision. In time, I think you will see that the Brogan are wealthy and powerful enough to earn the honor. But it's not going to be you guys. I'm pretty sure of it. Tell me about your dragon. King Brogan nods slowly. The dragon, the plague and blessing of the Ukatish. For centuries, Gaulish he is called, the great beast of the South Swamps. We have had many dealings. How long has he been there? Centuries. He flew in and settled before we had mastery of iron. He was small then, but he grew. Now we could expel him, but it would hurt us so much that the Gnail and Brock could swarm us. What sort of dealings? We give him offerings, flattery, meat, gold. It lets our children alone. What is more, when it is in the mood, it does favors for us, kills, ball and aerial raiders, for example. Now it is getting old, erratic, arrogant, ever more demanding. We can't ignore this anymore. And where is the dragon? In the swamp to the south. The tunnel into the lair is in the south side of the rocky hill there. Yeah, I know where it is. And what do you want from me? Teach the thing humility. Threaten it with the might of the Haven. Give it a thrashing. Whatever it takes to keep it from bullying us with greater demands. You want acknowledgement? Yes, centuries of insults from the Vol and the Ariel are enough. Look around you. The Ukatish are civilized now, strong, worthy of respect. We want that respect, and we want it in writing. What do you mean? When the Vol or Ariel are your vassals, go to them and get them to acknowledge that we are their equals. Again, in writing. Bring me the document on nice paper, clear and properly signed. Is that all? That is all. If Haven is as powerful and influential as it thinks it is, getting such a small thing from your vassals should be easy. Okay. So... King Brogan. Where's that at on here? Where is it at on here? Knowledge, taking root in the ball. Because it says on here, King Brogan the 53rd. Oh, here it is. King Brogan the 53rd. King Brogan the 53rd is willing to become a vassal of Haven again. First, you must show you can provide. You give you a list of tasks you can perform. You must perform several of them. I already did one of them. Interesting. So I got all the way up here. do we get out of here now? Through here, one of these ways. So I think I need to go to, so I need to go to here. Where is it at? The Mirfangs, yes. Go to here, and we need to talk to, I think his name was Adam, was it not? He's over here, I believe. Wasn't he? Thought he was. Or no, he's right over here. There he is. Oh, Ajax. Okay, so I had met with King Brogan the 53rd. Captain Ajax listens with fascination. What a character, loud and blustery as we expected. Not really a threat to us unless I get really careless, which I won't. What will you do with this information? Store it, prepare. You have met everyone of influence among the Ukatish. That is the material you have to work with. Now you can look for the fracture point, the place my soldiers can apply force to shatter Ukatish resolve. We will prepare. When you can make the Ukatish our vassals again, we will be ready. Okay. I should put on word and greed and powerful. He is willing to submit and pay Haven what he owes. So I think the only quest I have left up here, but I've got all this. These all quests are all done. Okay, that won't be done until I get. So I only had 2 quests done. This one here I can't do because I got beat to death. And I can do this one, I guess. Lair of Golish. Let's go talk to him and see what he says. Let me save here. Okay, so let's see what he has to say. I was sent here by King Brogan the 53rd. I suspected as much. Sometimes the kings of the Ukatish get all arrogant and twitchy. They have to prove that they are tough. So they get some victim to bother the big mean dragon. What do you want, tiny human? You have been demanding too much tribute from the Ukatish. Gilish laughs and poisonous gas billows out of his mouth. I have not changed my demands, not one bit. You short-lived humans always think things were easier in the days before Brogan. Brogan is mistaken. The tribute must not change. If it does, I will be most displeased. So, Havenite, what will you do if you don't get your demand? Well, let's see if he's going to kill us. I am from Haven. We are not to be refused. Galish rises up to his full height. He inhales deeply. The air grows thick and rank. It chokes you and burns your throat. You fail to keep from trembling. It is time to leave, fool. Withdraw, or I will swallow you. Fly over one of your forts and eject your bones onto the rooftops. You want to spar, lizard? I don't fear you. Is this truly happening? For the first time in a century, I have a proper opponent? Excellent. Let's fight, little princess. Galish rises up, spreads his wings, and inhales deeply. His eyes gleam with mad hunger. You wonder what Sutter would say if he saw you now. Probably, run, you idiot. Yeah. Oh my goodness. Yeah, this was kind of dumb. This is kind of dumb. And you have haste. Alright, so did I do any damage to it? Nope. Well, a little bit. This is me. I can put poison on my weapon then. And you, can you silence it? I seriously doubt it. Silence resisted. Thought so. You put a construct up next to it. Come on. Peer resisted. I figured it would be. Oh my goodness, almost killed me right there. Yep. Okay. Blind. Well, I'm making some dent in it, but not much. And okay, let's put, oh, come on. How come you can't, there you go. Too far away. There you go. Alright, you're going to use up all your... No, you're the only one that really needs it. Okay. Are you ensnared? No, but I'm blind. That's why I can't heal kill anything. Alright. Icy wave. How about an icy wave on you? Okay. What else can you do? Shock? Evaded. This is what almost killed us last time. Yep. Okay. Yeah. I don't know what it is that he puts out there. Wow. Killed 2 of my people right off the bat. Yeah. I knew this was going to happen. Yep. It probably isn't even worth it to do that. Yep, there it goes. There we go. Boy, that is just deadly. That is just deadly. Yeah. We're done. Oh my god. Okay. Yeah. So let's go back here. We do have to level up. So everything that I can think of needs to be done now is all here in the vault. I'm just not strong enough to handle this. I think maybe I should go back to Haven, see what's going on there too, and then I'll level up. It's not Berblin, really? Wow, I thought there would be something Berblin over there. That's interesting. Anyway, I'm going to go ahead and close this down, and when we come back, we'll be going back to the Vol. Because we still have one more fort left to do, and that's clear up here. We haven't found the Nessie over here yet either, and I know it's over here, so I really want to go back. I want to go back over here to Merva, and as I never went all the way up in here, I was scared. And there is stuff over here. That's that castle over here too. I forgot about that. So yeah, I'm going to end up going to Merva and be going that way. So if you're enjoying, click like, leave a comment, subscribe, and thank you so much for watching. Sahara out.